Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about my assumptions for Shibai Otsutsuki. Now, Shibai Otsutsuki is one of the main antagonists that was introduced to us by, dang, I can't remember his name, Barushiki, Momoshiki. There you go. Momoshiki within the series, as Shibai is someone who contained enough chakra fruits to have his chakra so amped to ascend to a different level of dimension, basically becoming led to godhood, basically within the Boruto universe, as he has different shinjutsu and Momoshiki knows them all. Now, I really forgot about shinjutsu, but we know that Ada's omnipotence is part of it, and Damon's ability is part of it. Mostly, if anything, it has to do with shinjutsu, and chakra is a mutation of it, of course, because Hagoromo was half human, so is Hamura, so it's a mutation of the original shinjutsu. Now, one of my assumptions for Shibai Otsutsuki is that his first partner, or his many partners, his first partner to gain the chakra fruit was Jashin. Jashin, of course, is someone that was worshipped from Naruto Shippuden, as he is mentioned by Hidan, and that weird character in Boruto. If someone could actually put him in the comment section, but in that weird little thing of Jashin, where he's also respected as a god. Now, we can also assume that Jashin and Shibai may be the same person. I like to think that they were partners, but they may be the same person, because when they have they are the only ones referred to as gods. They were the only ones referred to have sacrifices. Also, my third thing is that we know Shibai, or at least the Otsutsuki, have to rinse and repeat to grow and grow stronger. For example, the weaker of the partners sacrifices themselves to the Ten Tails or God Tree to produce a chakra fruit, for in turns the stronger one eats the chakra fruit, gets another partner, and passes on. And if the newer partner is stronger, then the weaker partner would sacrifice themselves to the God Tree. They rinse and repeat to gain strength and strong enough. The only person, at least in canon and what we've seen, to not sacrifice themselves to a God Tree, of course, is Kaguya and Kenshiki. Kenshiki was able to just make himself a chakra orb for Momoshiki, but that's just never explained why Kenshiki never sacrificed himself to a god tree. So yeah, but we know Otsutsukis have to go through that process, as Ishiki tried with Kaguya, but then Kaguya ended up abandoning him, and then of course Boruto and Kawaki are going to go through that same struggle with Code, because Code wants to sacrifice one of them to the Ten Tails, of course, and now they kind of can't because of the Ten Tail variants, or Ten Tails offspring. Not really explained. Read the Boruto manga though. Sorry. Besides that, yeah, my only other assumption about the Shibai Otsutsuki is that he may have been pulling strings, at least in Boruto, for a long time. For example, when Momoshiki and Kenshiki came to Earth, he maybe pulled some strings so that they didn't come to Earth right away. As we know, Kaguya was preparing for Momoshiki, Kenshiki, and Ishiki's formal arrival, and Urashiki formal arrival in the Naruto Shippuden universe. She was scared. That's why she sacrificed many humans to create all these white Zetsus, basically an army, to protect herself if need be, if the Otsutsuki came looking for her, as she portrayed Ishiki. She wasn't really afraid of Ishiki because she thought he was dead. There's no way he could recover from his injuries that he originally she gave him, of course. So yeah, and then there was this weird thing for Kaguya. This weird thing is that we know Kaguya is also immortal. Kaguya ate an insane chakra fruit that made her insane. Enough power, enough chakra to really drive her insane. She can't really talk. She can if she wants to, but she can't really talk. She's not in the right state of mind. She doesn't really have any techniques. She has all this power, but she just throws it around. Neither is she precise in anything that she does. we only see her really fight in the Naruto and Sasuke fight, but that's what we can gauge from her strength. And basically, from even her play style in Naruto Storm 4. Yes, I'm using a game where she just throws things, like just throw them. She doesn't really know how to use all that power. So my other assumption is Kaguya was only probably one sacrifice away from one of her sons, right, or any Otsutsuki, to becoming Shibai level, because Kaguya is immortal. Kaguya can't die. The problem is, what did Shibai do to ascend, and why can't Kaguya? Maybe Kaguya had to sacrifice someone to the god tree to gain something. But we know Kaguya is a walking Ten Tails, because if you have the Ten Tails within you, or at least a version of the Ten Tails, Kaguya is at risk of coming back through you from the original Nine-Tailed Beast, not the new Ten Tails that we're introduced to through Boruto discovering it in the Kaguya dimension, or in that weird dimension. I'm not precisely sure what dimension that is. But besides that, maybe Kaguya was 1 or 2 steps away from ascension, and she knew that, but she couldn't sacrifice her own children to gain that kind of power. For example, if she sacrificed Hagoromo or Hamada, maybe she could have achieved to Shibai level, because Kaguya is the only other Otsutsuki that is immortal. Momoshiki isn't. Momoshiki can die. Kinshiki can die, but Kaguya is the only one that has to be sealed. Even Hagoromo, the strongest being in the Naruto verse, besides Shibai, of course, says, hey, we can't kill her. We gotta seal her. There's nothing you can do is conceal her. Also, my only other assumption is Hagoromo and Shibai met. Of course, Hagoromo is dead, right? But he can conjure himself into the physical plane if need be. If he wants to talk, he can do that. If he needs to give out his power, he can do that. If he need to give advice, he can do that. So my thing is that Hagoromo may have ascended to him, but cannot pull the strings as much as Shibai, as he's probably a tier below, as a very, very tier below him, where he can't pull the strings or be as powerful as Shibai Otsutsuki. But those are my assumptions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.